Good day everyone, welcome to a new market update today with a normal working microphone, and we're going to discuss Cardano. As I saw some reactions on Twitter where people were saying, hey, is $10 possible? Whoa, what's gonna happen? So we're going to discuss Cardano in this video, but before we continue, subscribe to the video beneath, subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned to new content, and there's lots of cool stuff coming as we are building that in the back, and there's a rebranding coming as well. Next, Cardano, we are close to new all-time highs as we can see. Just a plain discussion on what's currently happening with Cardano is that we have this 1.618 Fibonacci level that we hit. We started to continue running from that point. Therefore, we've established a new Fibonacci extension tool, and that extension tool got hit as well, similarly to the 2.618 Fibonacci level. So that's what we currently see. We do see that the markets are waking up, and therefore that's very beautiful in general. But the more important part is that the Bitcoin pairs are still just barely waking up. What do I see on ADA Bitcoin? We do see this overall accumulation period, nice run up in 2020, creating a new higher high in this overall structure. We do see that we had a retest, which is also not unlikely to see that we're going to have this correction before continuation. People should stay focused and realize that markets are not going to be going up all time, so you have to be flexible for any market circumstances to be arriving. Therefore, I have got some liquidity right now, as well as I stated on Twitter. New higher high is made, therefore we are going to look for a new higher low. Given the Bitcoin pair, this is the area you are looking at, but overall we are facing resistance that used to be support. If we get this higher low construction, or whether we break it already, the next breaker will break Cardano out of this accumulation range, which we can call this entire period, and then we can start accelerating more heavily. They are coming to get me because I said some bearish stuff on the market, so apology for that. But given that structure, if we break through this Bitcoin pair, and the Bitcoin pair is completely different than the USDT pairs. The USDT pair is almost at all-time highs, and the Bitcoin pair is just barely waking up. If the Bitcoin pair continues to break upwards, these are the levels to watch. But the more important part is that we have to discuss how the Bitcoin pairs might start running from here. This is an example of a very exceptional project in which we saw this entire accumulation period, after which this breaker happened on AVE and it started to rally even further up, and the previous run just became small. Similar example can be withdrawn from the chart right now, in which we are making that compression period most likely and then start to break out heavily. So in that case we do have those resistance areas, but given that we're going to break out of a 2-year accumulation period, and given that we are inside a very strong fundamental period for cryptocurrencies in general, overall this bull phase that we had in 2017 is going to be minimal to the one and the cycle that we have right now. Next, the current valuation of the entire market cap is 2 trillion, while the dot-com bubble, which was the internet, which is probably less valuable than the entire blockchain can create with de-shaping or reshaping the financial system, 10 to 12 trillion is still a 6x from here. So if you anticipate such a 6x minimum on the markets, Bitcoin could run to like 400k almost, 330. And if you derive that price analysis on Cardano, a 6x from here would put Cardano on $7 already. Therefore, a trajectory of Cardano going towards $10 is not that weird to calculate from here, especially given the fact, and I've been saying this in the past week multiple times, especially given the fact that Cardano and mostly all the Bitcoin pairs are just barely waking up. So there's still much more to gain for the Bitcoin pairs, probably after the general correction that still has to occur. Most likely March will bring it then instead of February, but I still assume that we will get such a corrective move, and then after that corrective move the altcoins will start shaping up some more and will gain strength. So what are the levels to watch for Cardano at this stage? You can watch some levels. Well, we can derive them for you. The weekly level in itself gives you a nice block that we should be watching, but you should be aware that we are not going to test that level, but still you have to construct it. There's the daily levels that we have here. That is this zone. There's the daily level that we have here. That's the zone around 92 cents. Also the previous high, so the entire block here should be valuable. But next to that, we also have the area that we have here, which is around the 70 cents barrier. So if you want to shape longs, and we have been seeing this test, I said in this area, if you want to get some longs going on Cardano, you should be looking at the levels that we construct here. That happened, beautiful retest, broke up further, even almost 2x since that retest has done. Currently I'm going to watch any of these zones to have that retest as well, and if that happens, it will grant you a massive opportunity for the biggest bull cycle that we are in. It's called the super cycle. Tomorrow a new video about altcoins and the live stream. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again on another day.